Sitting here thinking about something, and one thing I appreciate about Jamaican culture over American culture, and I know it's not a competition, but I'm just thinking, is that the older the musicians and the artists get, the more cherished they are. Like Jamaican culture has legends that are still alive, and people still show up to their concerts and still listen to their music and still get excited when the music drops. I was just thinking about Capleton. He's like one of my favorite reggae artists. And it don't matter how it don't matter when he uploads something on YouTube and he got a new song, I go to listen because it's Capleton. But here in America, it's like the older you get, it's like sit your ass down. Don't nobody want to see you, your old ass. Like people go to watch, but just like I said, in this community, they watch to tear down. They want a front row seat to your life. Transparency is the key to even content creation. I sit here, and that's why I say I'm so grateful for you guys even just paying attention to me just sitting here talking, because I could be more transparent. I could be. I used to be a little bit more transparent on my channel. I have vlogs. I might start releasing those old vlogs that I would like vlog. It was mostly me talking, but sometimes I would go somewhere, sometimes. Well, I would show you. But no, people want to see into your life so they can tear you down. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, the reggae artists are cherished the older they get. They're our elders. They're the goats. And yes, it is like that to some extent here, but it's like America wants everybody to stay young and youthful and relevant. So the old artists can't even just get old without people like, oh, they look old. Of course they look old. They're this old. Of course they are. Of course, they're not going to be as, mobile on stage. Well, Capleton is great on stage when I see him perform. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, they are more lively. I used to love to watch reggae concerts, like download, like Reggae Gold, not Reggae Gold, the concerts. I can't remember the name right now. But yeah, like I used to love the concerts. Like, I don't know, you just get picked on here in America. The older you get, it's crazy. Even me, I'll be 38. Wow, in 2 days. I've been being called old since I was like 32. I'm used to it now. And then when I go to people and say I'm old, they say you're not old. But collectively, like overall, in this country, you're old if you're 38. And miss me with the whole that, y'all got to have self-esteem. We're not talking, like when people say things like that, they're not saying, I think I'm old or whatever. But society does have a standard. Like, if you ever looked into sociology and psychology and stuff like that, like, there's a standard of society. And the standard is that women can start being, well, say girls can start being looked at as attractive at 18 and 19, right? So, really before then, but niggas just don't want to admit it. But, 18 and 19, and those women are supposed to be with 40-year-old men, and then that's supposed to be what a grown woman looks like. So by the time you're 30, you heard Kevin Gates on the video, he said, don't nobody want no washed up old hoe. Did he say that? So we're supposed to be old at this age, which honestly, like, nobody wants to be invisible as they get older, but I kind of love the fact that most places I go, niggas don't be checking for me. I don't feel like being bothered. I don't. Because I feel like I've been there and I've done that and I've dated all the fuck niggas. So I just don't care. You know what I mean? I don't care if niggas think I'm attractive. I know that that's horrible, but I don't. I was just watching a vlog. I'm about to start rambling. I was just watching a vlog, and I'm not going to say her name. I love her vlog. I love her personality. I just love her. And she's inspiring to me, and she's younger than me. And she's inspiring because she's so girly. She's so girly. And I used to be girly like that in my mind. Since I was a kid, like if I got extra money, I would always go to Bath and Body Works or get like some perfume or some lotions, and I've always liked to get pedicures and stuff like that. And yeah, even when I met my baby daddy, I would do stuff like I would go all out for Valentine's Day, and I would buy lingerie, and I would like cook, the typical surf and turf. I would do like the and he was treating me horribly, and I still had enough energy to do that, which is crazy. But I would do that, and all the other guys, like, they would say, oh, I'm going to take you out on a date. And in my mind, it's like, oh, this is going to be a wonderful date. And then they show up in sweats, stinky, take me somewhere I don't want to go. Like, I really would just stop getting ready. I remember it got to a point where these niggas was lying, and I knew they was going to come and not do right. And I remember when this one nigga asked me out on a date, and I didn't even get ready. He was like, yeah, I'm about to leave the house, come to you. And I was like, yeah, okay. And I was sitting on the couch. I didn't even get ready, and he said he was on his way. And guess what? I was right. The nigga, because he asked me, he called me and said, do you want to, he said, where you want to go? And it is, I'm like, I don't know. You pick the place. You asked me out. The fuck? Like, if I ask a nigga out, and I have taken niggas out on dates, not because I asked them, but like we'll already be talking, and then I'll say, let's go here, and then I'll treat you. Because it's nice. It feels nice to give. It's not like I'm trying to be a nigga. Who said that men just have to pay for everything? Yes, I do think men do have to provide, because we do more as women. Like, we do a lot as women. So yes, men are going to show up in a more financial way, for sure. But sometimes, like, if I'm saying, well, I want to take you here and treat you for this, I'm going to treat you. But yeah, he was like, he called me and said, we want to go. I said, I don't know. And he was like, come on. He actually had me thinking, for a little second, he was like, come on, pick somewhere. He was like, where you want to go? Cheesecake Factory. When he said that, I was like, he going to take me there. And I still haven't been there. I was like, he gonna take me there, and I heard it's a decent place, and the food is not super, super cheap, And I was like, okay. And he was like, okay, we could do that. You like seafood? He was like, we could get seafood, we could get this. And I was like, I don't know. I was like, honestly, so now I'm getting like, because now that he showed me that he would take me somewhere nice, I thought we just gonna keep it simple, because now he's showing me that he's actually gonna pull up, and that we're going to go somewhere. So I said, you know what? Let's just go to the Applebee's up the street. And he was like, Applebee's? I was thinking more like McDonald's. And then I was like, what the fuck did you bring up Cheesecake? I didn't say that. I was like, McDonald's. And he started laughing. He was like, calm down. I'm just playing. I'm just confused. I'm like, these niggas are ill. I'm sick. I'm sorry. Thinking about this shit's pissing me off again. So he like, we go to Applebee's. Yeah, we go to Applebee's. Matter of fact, let me call you right back. I'm finna be on the way though. So I'm like, okay. After that response, I clicked the TV on. I said, I get a call back 30 minutes later. He's supposed to live like 15 minutes away. I'm still sitting on the couch. I didn't even budge. I didn't even fucking budge. The nigga calls me, I just got into a wreck, and I'm down at the hospital. What the fuck are you doing at the hospital? You're not even at the fucking hospital. And I tell you, I'm a believer. This is how bad it's gotten. Because I'm so literal, and I take people for their word. I knew that he was lying. That's a lot for me. I've got duped in my life so many times because I'm so trusting. I was so tired at this point. This was years ago. That I was just like, you didn't get into no fucking accident. I hope you get into an accident when you leave wherever the fuck you're at. If you didn't want to go, just say you don't want to go. And I was so proud of myself for not getting ready. So I stopped. I don't get ready for these niggas, because like, what are y'all talking about? I think I've wasted all of my energy and optimism and youth on trying to be with fuck niggas that I don't care anymore. Like, I don't have the energy. And there was a time where I did feel like I had the energy. I started, it wasn't too long ago, maybe a few years ago. I really had just given up too. I felt like this the same way. And then I started working at this place, and then I met somebody. He was younger, and he was so fun. He was so fun. And I actually thought it was deep. It turned out it wasn't that deep, but it was deep for me because it kind of shook me out of like a stagnant mindset. Because at that point I was like, I'm unattractive. Fuck this. Like, I don't care. And then I don't know, how did we get here? But then I met him, and he was just, and it is a confidence booster when the young guys try to talk to you. I just had one DoorDash, and he like, let me get your number. He hit me up. I'm like, I had to tell him, I said, I love y'all young niggas. Like, I love me a young nigga. Ooh, because they're so much fun, and I feel like they're more chivalrous and they're more vulnerable. Only downside, this is why you see a lot of older women dating younger men. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful connection, especially with women today, because, sorry, I got a heater on. Because men want to throw us away, but then the young niggas come and they're like, oh, you guys are great. Only thing is, they young niggas, like, they don't want nothing serious. They're not, you know what I mean? And yeah, it's unfortunate, but it still woke me up. And then I had a little bit more energy. And then I started talking to another young nigga who was a little older. And it was great. He acted mature. It wasn't all great. So I had to process that relationship. It felt great for a little bit. And the things seemed great. We would like exchange gifts. We would go out to eat all the time. We would go out. You know, we would shop together. He would come over. I would cook for him. We'd do holidays. It was beautiful. Valentine's Day, I did the whole thing too. I don't really like being touched like that. But he was very fucking touchy. I mean, let me just say this. He touched me too much for the way that I felt about him. It wasn't that deep at first for him to be so touchy. But then it was just something that I had to get used to. But I really, it ended bad. I told y'all we had words. Well, he had words. I ain't had no fucking words. And I'm never going to say I was just faking, because I wasn't. I was not faking. I took him on his word. He said, nope. I know you think a lot of young niggas they just want this, but I want you. I want to build a family with you. I ate the whole thing up. And then yeah, that's not what it was. But I knew then. I knew when I was talking to him. Like, he didn't like taint me. It is a little disheartening, but I think I even told him before, like, I can't just keep doing this. So you got to be serious, or, are you serious? And he was like, yeah, I'm serious. And it even lasted over a year. We would do a lot of stuff. We even went on a trip together. We went to Helen, Georgia together. Whole thing. And then come to find out, accountability makes people try the fuck out of you. Like, he can't take accountability for his fucked up ass actions. And two, hold on. And I forgot to say this, but I think I deserve more than to talk to anyone whose family I don't get along with. I've done that for years. My baby daddy family, I didn't get along with them. They was too hood. They was too ghetto. They didn't like me. The mother hated me. But she did that passive aggressive shit. She just, I'll do story times about the shit she did to me and how much shit I stayed quiet about because I was not as vocal as I am now. I mean, the entire relationship. Even my baby daddy, I felt like we could have been in a loving relationship if she would have let it happen. But that's the dynamic in a lot of black relationships. The mother don't get along with the woman because that's her nigga. Her son is her nigga. Or so they think. They wasn't even that far in age. So it was crazy. But I deserve to be with somebody if I'm going to do that. Which I don't plan on it. But deserve to be with somebody whose family likes me and I like them. I'm not a difficult person. But most people are abrasive and they feel like they have to be performative. And when they see me and I go, please, just let's just relax. Can you not ask me every 2 seconds, do I want something? Like, I be nice about it, but it's like they want to compete. These women want to compete, and it's like, I can't do this. I don't want to do this. I just want, honestly, I just wish I can meet a man whose mother treats me like a daughter. Just treat me like a daughter. I'm not your competition. This boy, this nigga, whoever is your son, he's not your, you feel what I'm saying? But that dating younger, it wasn't going to work because these young men's mothers really think that they own them because they're young. And in the black community, they think men are the prize, and they don't act like this about, oh Lord. They don't act like this about their daughters. Daughters can date whoever they want. Just like I said, I've never been told don't date older as a woman when I was younger. Never. But now it's so taboo. It's been taboo because the world hates women, and the world doesn't want women to be happy, and the world wants to paint women out as villains when it's really them niggas. Them two young niggas was safe in my presence. They were fucking safe. And we had a good time. I'm actually childish, so it was fun. It was, like, we could have fun. But older niggas, they want to freak you out, and they leave you susceptible to disease. They be in the closet sometimes. They cheating. They want you to cater to them while you're providing. I'm talking about specifically dating black men. And I'm not saying all white men don't want this, but this is a community dynamic for black men to want you to work and be a white woman. Like, how we gonna work, have all these kids that you keep impregnating us, make a comfortable ass home, be neurodivergent? Like, it's too much expectation, and this is why I think people should get to know themselves. I'm gonna talk about neurodivergence. I'm watching this blog. Did I say that? Love her. Love this girl. I'm going to talk about her later. I'm not going to say her name, but I'm going to tell you all the things that I think about it. But I'm talking a lot right now, huh? Should I keep talking? I'm going to keep talking. So, yeah, what was I saying? I was saying, yeah, I just don't have it in me no more. I just don't feel like I have it in me to be like, I said that. The last guy that I said it to him, look, this is going to be, I don't have it in me. And I was so doting and I was so comfortable. Guys, I got naked in front of this person. I got naked in front of him. I don't do that. Because a whole story, I'll tell you all about that. But my baby daddy really, he really did a number on me. That's why I tell these niggas, don't come here trying to be with your narcissistic ways. I've dealt with the best of the best narcissists. This nigga was a full-fledged fucking criminal who did hard time and came out fucking up my life. I can tell you stories where he literally was training me to be able to go toe to toe with him. Not fight, not physically. But yeah, I don't have time for it. That's why when young niggas or whoever come in and they try to play me, I'm like, I'm not going to destroy myself over losing you. No. The biggest obstacle when it comes to men, he's not on this earth no more. He's the only one that could have took me out. He's not here no more. None of y'all niggas can take me out. Understand that. Niggas don't understand it, and that's the thing, that I can't have niggas around me because they be jealous. They trying to compete. Nobody wants to love me. Just love me. I don't have time for it. Like, what are you competing with me for? What are you trying to make me like your prodigy and trying to train me for? Like, just be yourself and stop. But black men are opportunists. That's all they want. They want you for sex. They want you to pimp you out for money, for whatever the fuck they want. It's always something that they want. It's never just love and comfort and calmness and peace and happiness. It's always, let's play a game. Let me lie to her about this so I can see how she gets riled up. Let me insult her. I don't have time for that shit. I don't want that shit. And I'm not a little baby girl no more. Where I'm just gonna sit there, what do you need? I did all that. We can reciprocate and do for each other, but I'm not gonna be this doting. I need you next to me. I need to have eyes on you all day. I need my motherfucking space. I want to have good conversation. I want to eat. I want to lay up. I want to do business. I want to work. I want to, you know what I mean? I'm not here for that fairy tale shit. I'm a realist. You understand? But a lot of niggas require you to be on that fairy tale shit. That's what I like younger women. Their egos need you to be all doe-eyed and stupid. I'm not stupid anymore. You know? And I have a little bit of, as insecure as I am, I still have self-worth. So can't do that no more. But we got here because I started talking about the difference between Jamaican music artists and Americans. I don't know. You just don't know what you're going to get on KianaVision when I start to rambling, right? But yeah. I had some breakfast this morning. I had some pancakes. I know, I got to stop eating like this. And I had some eggs. I had some sausage. What else did I have? I had some, biscuit. I know, I had the pancakes too. Stop. This is why I could never lose weight. I love to eat. I told you I'm a Taurus rising. We love to eat. We work and we eat. That's what we do. We work and we eat. And I say we because I really kind of identify more as a Taurus in a lot of ways than a Sagittarius. But I think my younger self, and there's a lot about me that's Sagittarius. I don't get to let my hair down as much, you know? Even for my birthday, it never crossed my mind to plan it until I woke up this morning. Like, people always ask me, what did you do? What are you going to do for your birthday? Because I don't talk to people, it doesn't matter. Because I might try to get my nails done. You know, I do like to do, that used to be in my 20s. I loved a good mani-pedi. And I used to get my boyfriend's name on my nails. I'm corny like that. I can't do it no more, though. Because these niggas ain't shit. You feel me? Like, they always doing something. Like, sit your stupid... But I used to love a good mani-pedi. And I love a good scent. Like a perfume. I love a good dress. Oh, stop. Don't get me started. Who am I? I used to be obsessed with picking out dresses. I don't know the last time I wore a dress. This was I'm talking about evolution. The life events can change you. The people you let in your life can change you. I know 100% I'm not the person that I used to be even just a couple years ago. I mean, it's a lot that's still the same. I'm not saying I'm bitter or jaded. I just think I understand too much. And even if I wanted to do all the things again, like the romancy things again, because it sneaks up on you. You don't plan to be like romantic with somebody. You just meet somebody and it might just happen. But even if it just happened, I don't know if I would be... Like, you would have to be something else, you know? And you couldn't be no weak-ass bitch. Like, these niggas is weak. They weak. Like, they can't take the trial period. I'm not being mean on purpose. Like, I don't be mean to people on purpose. I'm just like, what do you want? Like, you feel what I'm saying? What is it that you want? Why are you here? What can I help you with? And they be just like, oh, don't worry about it. They ghost me. It's like, oh, bye. You know what I mean? It is more peaceful being single. I'll talk about that in another video when it comes to like black women. But I'll talk to you guys later. This video was long enough. I hope you guys are having a great day. Happy Monday. It's Monday. I didn't go sourcing today. I still have things to list. So I said, you know what, let me list these first. I'm not allowed to go sourcing until I list some things. So I didn't do that. But I'm going to go do that. I'm about to leave shortly. And do what I got to do. I'll talk to you guys later. It was nice chatting with you. I know you guys can't chat back, but you can chat back in the comment section if you want to. Ask me anything you want to. And all the things. Talk to you later. Bye.